Introducing the all-new Italiano range of pizza. Pizza Ultimo. Pizza Hut.
Speaking at a media briefing yesterday, the General Secretary of the Lanka Teacher Services Association, Mahinda Jayasinghe, also commented on the matter.
We have come to a point where a provincial councillor is punishing a teacher. He has made a teacher kneel. This is very serious. We charge that the government must take complete responsibility for this. We do not know if the teacher will come before the media in a few days and say that she knelt of her own will. Isn't this the level that our country has come to?
Former convener of the Free Media Movement, senior journalist Mahinda Jayasinghe says that Sri Lankan journalists who are in self-exile have no need to live in hiding. Jayasinghe says that any of the Sri Lankan journalists who are in self-exile can be easily contacted at any time by any person using modern technologies. In an exclusive interview with News First via Skype from Geneva, Switzerland, Jayasinghe had this to say.
All of my friends and colleagues and family advised me not to come back to the country for some time. That's the only reason I'm staying out of the country temporarily. I am not living in hiding at all. My address is known. If anyone comes to 19 Rudubal, Geneva, they can see that my name is written on the post box. And if you go to in countries like Switzerland, it's very difficult to live secretly because my information is open. Whatever I do is open. Most of our colleagues who left had to leave the country are not living in hiding. They are all living in openly, and they are meeting people. I haven't seen Pragit, journalist and colleague and friend Pragit Eknaligoda after I left the country. I haven't seen him in France, either in France, Paris, or in Geneva. So, I really like to, urge people and colleagues and friends that media freedom is paramount for freedom of humanity. Human rights, all the human rights depend on whether we enjoy real press freedom or not. We need diverse, open media culture in the country to prove that people like us, we don't want to stay here permanently. We want to come back, and to prove that we can live peacefully, we would like government to investigate attacks on journalists and media institutions and bring the culprits to book. And that once that happens, once we can see that rule of law has been implemented regarding the attacks on journalists and media institutions, I hope at least some of us will be able to come back and we will be able to join our freedom in the country. And what I would say, press freedom is paramount, and we will need to get together and work for the press freedom in the country. A member of parliament has said that I was covering a demonstration in front of the UN Human Rights Council here. Then there was a person who is a bald head with me, and I was wearing a turban. That's completely not true. I was not wearing a turban. I was wearing a winter cap because it was a cold day, and I was alone. And the photographs of myself was published in some media in Sri Lanka. All of these photographs, I have these copies of these photographs, and you can easily see that I am standing alone there. I went to take photographs alone, and I was not with anyone else. And Pragit Eknaligoda was not with me at all in Geneva at any time in last 4 years.